Now, we're up here at St. Simon's Island. What a beautiful island, a beautiful day it is. You're probably wondering why we're up here. Well, we'll talk about that in just a second. Now today, we're going to be doing some good breathing exercises that'll help you to focus your mind and get rid of some of the stresses that are bothering you. Anger, fear of heights, which is what I'm thinking about right now, and other fears as well. Well, I want to talk to you a little bit about the martial arts world and how it applies to this lighthouse. Now this lighthouse has been here for hundreds of years. It's built on solid, firm bedrock. If it was built over here in the sand, it would have fallen in the ocean a long time ago. It'll probably be here for another 100 years. Now the martial arts world is the same way. In a legitimate, good martial arts program, you have positive mental attitude. There's no emphasis on ninja death touches or anything strange like that. There's emphasis on building oneself and helping out one's neighbor and helping yourself to be all you can be, mind, body, and spirit. And that's what the real martial arts world is about. It's not always portrayed that way in film and television shows. You know, when I was a kid, we used to play a lot of Monopoly. And we always had the notion that that money was real. We had a lot of fun with it. And to the uninitiated, a lot of these secret moves and a lot of the ninja death touches and that sort of thing are real things. But you know, as I grew older, I realized that as much fun it was to pretend that this stuff was real, it wasn't really. And when I got a little older, I threw it away. That was fun. We'll pick up all that stuff later on. But for right now, we're going to go into our breathe portion of the program. Now, in this part of the program, we learn how to relieve some of the stresses that we're under. We learn how to dissolve some of that anger that we have inside ourselves. And it's just a good way to relax before we get a good stretch. And it clears your mind up from other things that might be bothering you. Okay, so from here, what I want you to do is put your feet together like so. Let's go down onto our knees. Relaxed fashion. Keep your back straight. Make sure you don't have any confining clothing that would keep you very uncomfortable while you're breathing. Now again, we're going to be breathing with our stomachs rather than up and down like that. Okay, that's very inefficient. We're going to breathe in using our diaphragmatic breathing, up and down. Okay, and this time I want you to focus on something that you enjoy. Have you ever been, I don't know, up at sunrise and seen the fog across the water and gives you a very peaceful feeling, or up in the mountains when everything's very, very quiet? You might hear a car on the road way down below, or a dog barking, or maybe a snowy night when all you can hear is just the snow hitting the ground. That's the same kind of feeling I want you to duplicate in this second, okay, during this part. Okay, from here, close your eyes, relax, try to concentrate on a scene like that or something that makes you very comfortable. Breathe in through your nose, 7 count. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Breathe. In. And out. Nice and relaxed. Completely relaxed. Let your muscles relax. Let your eyes relax. Everything completely relaxed. Get control of your breathing. When you get good at this kind of a breathing exercise, you'll be able to duplicate this at will, and that will help you with stress relief. It will also help you with anger control, anxiety, fear, things like that can really rule our lives if we don't get control of ourselves. And if you can control yourself and those emotions that rule you, you can control other things. Okay? Now, for a commercial break, and we'll be back with some stretches.
Hello, I'm John Ferry from the House of Music. This is the home of the Baldwin pianos and organs. How would you like to have this baby in your home? Or any of the other fine instruments in our store? Come visit us at the Brunswick Mall. Come put some music into your life.
have parrots.
We got all kinds of birds.
And lots of marmosets.
Yeah, that ain't no monkey.
And look at the fishes.
We got fresh and salt water.
And lots of snakes.
Yeah, that's that 14-foot famous speed bump. You don't want to meet him in a dark alley. I bet you can find all these at Canine and Cattery.
Book mine, book mine, book mine, book mine. Book mine, book mine, book mine, book mine. Book mine.
Hi, welcome back to Stretch and Breathe. Now this is our stretching part of the show, and while we do this, I want you to remember two very important things. First of all, I want you to remember to relax while you're stretching. When you relax, your muscles are, of course, relaxed, and you get a better stretch. When you're tense, your muscles are flexed, and you have what's called antagonistic muscle pressure, or tight muscles. The second thing I want you to remember is to breathe. Remember the breathing exercises that we just did. I want you to apply them to your stretching, okay? Tonight, to assist me from Modern Martial Arts Academy on St. Simon's Island, I have Melanie Moore and I have Kim Willis. Okay, girls, you ready to do this? Okay, super. Here we go. First thing we're going to do is to spread our feet about shoulder width apart, nice and comfortable. Put your hands on your hips. There you go. Now we're going to stretch out the neck muscles a little bit. One thing I don't want you to do is to have your neck go all the way back like this. It's very bad for you. We're going to go from here. We're going to put our heads down on our chest. We're going to roll to our right. Very gently, roll back, roll to our left very gently. Just let your shoulders relax and hang there. Back to the middle and over to your right again, nice and relaxed. Back to the middle and to your left, nice and relaxed. Very good, okay? That's your basic neck exercise. Now, if you saw our last show, you saw us starting out with some hamstring stretches. I want you to remember those stretches and apply those as well, but we're going to go over a few extra stretches that'll make you feel real good. If you've been sitting all day on a desk or you've been doing other things that, you know, just kind of let your muscles sit, they get stiff. And even walking up and down stairs can be hard. So we're going to show you how to get a good maximum flexibility level and be comfortable with anything you do physically. All right, the next thing we're going to do is from here, feet all the way apart, okay, just like this, and this is what we call a horse stance, because it's kind of like riding a horse, okay? From here, a little bit closer together, like so, hands on your hips, and we're just going to stretch out these ball and socket joints, which are right here in your hips, around, like so, and then back, nice and relaxed, around, and then back, around, and back, around, and this time all the way around. It's kind of like doing hula hoops, okay? Very good. It's an excellent stretch. Round and then back. Okay, stop. Here we go. Let's put our feet apart, all the way out to a good horse stance. From here, we're going to put our hands out just like this in a relaxed, not clenched, but relaxed. I want to show you something. When you take this hand, you make a fist out of it, you're raising your blood pressure. So relax. Don't, make tight fists here. Just relax your hands like so. We're going to spin to this side and then back to this side. Okay, girls, you ready to do this? Here we go. And 1, and 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2. Relax, and 2, 1, and 2, 1, and 2, and stop, okay? Not violent motion back and forth, but very relaxed motion stopping, relaxed motion stopping. Okay? Very good. Now from here, we're going to go all the way down, and we're going to start working on our straddle stretches. Okay? All the way down, straight down. Have a seat, nice and comfortable. Now, everybody can't do this. Okay? I wish we all could because we were really, really comfortable, okay? If your maximum flexibility level is about right here, don't worry. You're still going to get a good stretch if you use these basic principles. Everything starts with basics, like we talked about up at the lighthouse, okay? Basic things. All right? Now, from here, legs here, not all the way apart as far as you can, but to the point where you feel a little bit of pressure. Back straight, as we talked about before, we're going to rock forward onto our belly buttons, okay, just like so. A lot of times, now we talked about this before also, a lot of times when you're trying to stretch here, in a straddle type stretch, you're bouncing back and forth and you have your back bent up like this, okay, and you're not really stretching anything. Keep your back straight, don't bounce, and static stretch. When I mean static stretch, it means hold it down there. Don't bounce up and down because you're really injuring your muscles when you do that. Okay, here we go. Slowly down. Nice and relaxed. We're going to hold that for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then back up. Feel that? I know I do. You guys feel that? Definitely. Okay, super. All right, now we're going to go out to our maximum flex, as far as we can. Okay? Now from here, we're going to roll forward again, nice and relaxed, and we're going to hold it for 20 seconds. Now, the first 10 seconds, we're going to flex these muscles right here on your thighs. Ready? And down. All the way down, as far as you can, nice and relaxed. And flex those muscles. Pull your toes back. Flex your muscles. Flex your muscles. Flex, flex. That's 5 seconds. Okay, that's right. All the way down. Now we're going to pull your toes back. Pull your toes back. Flex your thigh muscles. Tight, tight. Okay, here we go. And tighter. Stretch. Stretch them out. Flex your muscles. That's 5 seconds. Almost there. Almost there. Pull them, pull them, pull them, and stop. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. Just stretch out. Relax your legs. Point your toes. Relax, relax. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. And stop. Okay, now. And back up. Very good. Now, nice and relaxed. Here we go. Take your left hand, put it straight down on the floor here. Now, it's very important. We're stretching our lats and our dorsi out over here. So we're going to come over the head, over your ears, way over, and grab that toe all the way across. Now, if you can't go all the way down there, you should get to about right here. Do the same stretch. All the way down. Here we go. Here we go. 5 more seconds. Pull, pull, and back. Nice and relaxed. Breathe in and out. Very good. Here we go. Right hand down, left hand over the top, and down. Nice and relaxed. All the way down. Relax. Here we go. 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now those 2 stretches should be familiar if you saw our last show. The next one we're going to be doing is called a frog stretch. It's called a frog stretch because you look goofy doing it, first of all, and second of all, it looks like you're a frog. Okay, but you get such a good stretch out here in your hip joints. Now, stretching is doing 2 things. It's stretching, number 1, muscles, and number 2, connective tissue. That's your ligaments and your cartilage and things like that. Now, that connective tissue, as you get older, is a little tougher. And you're going to see in a few minutes a few stretches to help those out. If you don't want to do these really hard stretches, we have a few real basic. Okay, here we go. What I want you to do, pull your legs in like so, get on your knees, just like so. Here we go. And spread your knees out as far as you can, just like that. Hands down, and pull your body forward, forward, just like that. You should feel a little pressure down in your hip joints. Let's hold that. Here we go. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 6, 7, 8. Hold it, and then back. Very good. Relax. We're going to do it one more time. One more time. And forward. Hold it. Relax. Relax. 5 more seconds. 1. Relax and breathe and back. Back in. Very good. All right, great. Now up and up, up, and in a kneeling position. Very good. Okay? Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. In and out. Completely relaxed now, okay? Remember, the key to being stretched is to relax. Never bounce, static stretch, and remember to stretch before and after any kind of hard exercise activity. All right, now I'd like to show you